How'd it go, Marissa?
We drew the short straw, as Wave put it. So it took longer than expected. But we got the citizens out.
I hope as many people make it to safety as possible.
May luck be with them.
I guess that means it's our turn.
Right. We'll make for the town of Twinhorn in the east, then use the ferry to retreat to Euchris.
There's a ferry?
We must cross the Broadwater between Norrister and Euchris. It's choppy, to say the least, and will be a rather uncomfortable journey.
Why not use Carrie's teleportation zappy stuff?
That's fine for a small group of people, but we could never move all the soldiers in time. The resulting casualties would mean we could never restore the army to strength.
Yeah, and I'm not ready to abandon hope completely.
Whatever we do, let us be quick. The Imperial and Kinani armies are closing in as we speak.
Right.
General Electra!
Report, soldier.
The soldiers can't have all escaped. Find them. And I want them alive if at all possible. Yes, sir!
General Vordis,
Speak.
Is this truly right? I know I ought not question it, but...
Say no more. For now, we do only what we must. There's no telling whether allowing them to escape will spare them their fate, or hasten it.
The Kinani army is inside the city.
Sooner than expected, too. That's not good, considering we haven't finished gathering our troops. Some of them might still be trying to reach us.
Then we'd better stall for time.
Good idea. I'll handle them while the rest of you...
No.
What?
I must ask that you leave this to me.
But I can do this.
You want to protect people, right? If so, the best thing you can do is leave with the others and keep them safe.
But I can...
Remember at the summit, when you said you wanted to protect as many people as possible? King Sullus laughed at you, and Val Maurice all but called you a liar. But I can see that you're genuine, and I believe desires like yours have the power to bring people together. It is so very clear to me now what Countess Periel saw in you.
When a noble like me professes high ideals, people are quick to spot the hypocrisy and the lies. But when Nowa speaks, his words ring true, because they are true.
Which is why you need to let me handle things here. You're going to be needed, Nowa. Again and again. Escape today, so you can lead us to victory tomorrow. Besides, I have a debt to repay.
Because your king commanded it?
That's half of it.
Electra.
Come on, Nowa.
Push this any further, and you'll be disrespecting the General's decision.
All right.
Good. Then let's head east for Twinhorn. May fortune smile on you, General Electra.
Don't force this any longer than you have to, General.
Maxim, take your soldiers and go.
Wouldn't dream of it, ma'am. A warrior of Narstar never abandons his general.
I'm asking you this as a personal favor. After war left me an orphan, this town welcomed me with open arms. King Sullus looked right past my lowly upbringing and raised me up as his general. He would have continued to be a fine ruler if only the peace had been kept. Regardless, I've yet to repay my debt to him and to the city I failed so miserably to protect. It is only right that I be the last person through these gates, Maxim. It's what I want.
I see.
None of you are required to pursue this fight with me. If you wish to run, I release you.
I won't hear of it, General. And if we're asking personal favors now, then I have but one. Don't tell me to abandon the woman I love. Let me stay here and fight until every last drop of my blood is gone.
Maxim, what are you...
Hey, no fair, Captain! I also want to fight for the General.
And me.
Thank you all.
Let's do this!
Lady Victory blesses your fight!
Thanks.
Thank you!
No survivors! No Carter! King Valmaris orders it to be so!
So this is it.
Dad, where are you?
Don't be scared. You can hide behind me.
Reinforcements? Damn!
Sorry I'm late, Abigail.
I'm so glad to see you!
Milady, you're safe.
Commander Nowa, my comrades.
What's going on?
Valmoris sent a detachment to cut us off. We won't reach the ships unless we fight our way to the harbor.
Duke Zaldric must have predicted we would try to escape this way. So be it. We'll simply have to.
I'll blaze a path.
Yes, well, that's more or less what I was going to say anyway. Just be careful, please. To lose you would be a crushing blow to the Alliance.
I think Melridge has finally given up.
I'm going with you, Nowa.
Well, we've come this far. Might as well see it through.
Hey, no fair. I'm going too.
Sheesh. This wanting to meddle thing must be contagious.
Who else will accompany you?
Let's continue the fight, Nowa!
Let's go.
Oh, baby!
Ready to hustle!
Look after the lady. You hear?
You can give me my share when you return.
Fine. It's not like I was eager to go, so...
Stay out of everyone's hair, Leanne. Good luck, everyone. We'll do our best to hold the line here.
You're likely to encounter Kinani soldiers all the way to the harbor, so keep a wary eye. While you're at it, I'll assemble the troops. We'll follow as soon as you give us the signal.
Guard, get him!
We will, Allaby. We'll secure some ships and find a way to get everyone out of here. I promise. Now let's move.
Can't have adventure without a little adversity. Just gotta learn to enjoy it. We'll get home. Mark my words.
Where's the harbor? Are we close?
Should be. Once we clear a path to the ships, let's get out of here.
Right. Don't let your guard down.
There! It's the Alliance!
Just as we expected.
Probably too much to hope they just let us waltz through.
Nice monster you got there, creeps.
From what I understand, it's a gift from the Empire. And what a remarkable creation it is.
Sure enough. The Dukes has been predicting our every step.
Doesn't matter. We still have to get through.
Yeah. The others are counting on us. Now let's destroy that thing.
Show me some hustle!
Come now! Some effort, please!
Oh, you won!
That was close!
take it.
With me, kiddo!
Yes, ma'am!
One punch for you!
Very nice!
I'll handle this. Are you all right?
Oh, you won?
That was... Take this!
This isn't over. Are you all right?
Thanks!
Take this!
Pass!
I call on you, Rune.
With me, kiddo!
Yes, ma'am!
One punch for you!
Very nice!
That's what you get.
I just keep getting better.
Not bad at all. What was it again? Lieutenant?
It's Seign Kesling. You've got some impressive skills as well, Guardian Warrior. Let's keep going. We're almost at the harbor.
Nowa, look.
Oh no.
Ooh-wee.
The ships.
This is fell news indeed.
They sank all the ships.
That must have been the Kinani detachment's objective.
Unless we make the crossing, it is only a matter of time before the Empire and Kinan have us cornered. No wonder the Dukes didn't pursue us more vigorously. He had already given the detachment their orders.
Unacceptable. This was not the plan. What happened to Operation Duke's Tears? He's probably flashing that hideous grin of his as we speak. But it is infuriating.
If he's so gifted a commander that he can read our every move, then yes, your ladyship, that is most infuriating indeed.
So this is it then? The final hour.
No way! I mean, what if we fix the ships or whatever?
We can't. The Kinanis were too thorough for that. We'd be lucky to string together a single raft. Besides, the Empire would be on us long before we finished.
It seems the Kinanis managed to do their job and close the escape route. Now, we need only go in for the kill. Get them.
Yes, sir!
Oh no, the Imperial Army.
Dad, I'm scared.
I don't suppose we could surrender and get off with a slap on the wrist? Anyone? No? Okay, no.
We could rally our troops and make a stand, but the odds are firmly stacked against us.
So there's nothing we can do?
Nowa?
I'll go.
What? No, just wait.
It's my head they want. If I turn myself in, they...
Listen to yourself. That's not meddling. It's just stupidity.
Don't you dare.
Seriously, wait!
Do you really think turning yourself in will protect us somehow?
Wait, guys, wait!
Well, I haven't heard any other workable ideas.
No, really, wait!
These guys are terrible people. They'll probably kill you on the spot and then come for us anyway. We should run at them. Fight like demons. It might work.
Would everybody just listen already?
I suppose we could try surrendering collectively.
Huh. I suppose that's one way to go.
Would you please just... shut up and listen!
Sheesh, Leanne. You don't have to yell.
Apparently I do, because you've all got mud in your dang ears. Now listen!
She's right. Everyone be quiet.
Someone's singing?
Over there! Morris at that harbor!
I'll be trying, lass, but this ain't as easy as navigating the sand.
Yar, be it safe to be sailing out here on all this briny blue? Hold fast, lads. If ye fall in, it'll melt your bones. Great sea arc in the sky. I'm too young to dissolve. I wanna die on the sand. Stop your blubbering. Be ye men or be ye sharks? Our lives are a small price to pay to be saving our friends. Ain't that right? Aye, aye!
That's Yulin! And the Shiarks!
Gosh, just look at all the ships! Who'll we be?
Does this mean...
Looks like you get to keep your head attached to your shoulders for another day.
For an old castle, the blasted thing is stubbornly built. Took me ages to rust the door. Now then.
My name is Chapel Winlart, and I am your newly appointed governor by decree of the Galdean Empire. I give you this proclamation. Henceforth, this city shall be known as Eastlet. The old name is hereby abolished, and any refusing to use the proper name will face swift punishment. Be silent! Your civic status in the Empire shall be second class, with the exception of the Betailed, who shall be third class. Be silent! I will not say it again! Fortunately for you wretches, His Grace Dukes Aldrich is both merciful and generous. Any who possess or is attuned to a rune lens will be awarded the rights of a first-class citizen and fast-tracked as a potential officer in the Imperial Army. This is, I assure you, a very lucrative offer. If you believe you are eligible, present yourself at the governor's office post-haste.
Hey, Nowa. Morning. Everyone's gathered in the Great Hall, and, well, I just wanted to come spread a little cheer. You know me, I've got cheer on tap, free of charge. So, let's go! Yeah. So maybe it's better if we go to the Great Hall?
There you are, Commander. Come now, let's see you look sharp.
I'd like to begin the council with a refresher of current events. I sent Sabine and Garu to Eucharist to do some reconnaissance. Garu, if you would be so kind.
Certainly. Oh, and may I mention, it's not often I get to do recon with such a ravishing partner.
So long as you don't mind me judging you for it. But dancing ain't my thing, so let me cut to the chase. Haishan is now completely under Imperial control.
Oh, my poor people.
Betailed, huh? I've got a third-class thing or three to say about that.
Is that how all Galdeans think?
I cannot deny some of our countrymen hold such ugly views. It is reprehensible, and I am truly sorry.
You ain't the one who needs to apologize. Besides, I'm glad I got to hear it. It'll put a little more rage in my sword.
So, how much should we worry that these lens wielders he's recruiting aren't getting a lucrative deal at all?
We know Aldrich is trying to weaponize rune lenses and put them into more general use. The dragon we saw on the battlefield is a prime example.
At the laboratory where we were held, he used people to unlock the primal lens's power. He'll likely do the same to the other landsbearers who come forward.
The Dukes must be stopped before more innocent lives are lost.
A pretty thought, but considering the state of our army...
The Empire has forged a formidable union with the Revenants and the Kinanis. In comparison, we are still licking our wounds from the last conflict.
Some Eucrisians tried to resist the Imperial assault on Haishan, but they were completely overrun.
And since fleeing Noristar, King Salus is nowhere to be found.
We haven't been able to contact General Electra, or Maxim either. Last we saw them, they were holding their rear as we pulled out of Athrobalt.
Aye. But you still have we tree folk and the Shiarks, which, I admit, is likely not enough.
Do we have any hope, any means at all, of defeating the Empire in direct conflict?
None, my lady.
So there it is. No hope.
Ha! Dang it. Okay, so all of that is terrible, but it's not like we're just gonna give up, right?
Laying down arms and surrendering is... well, it's not the worst of our available options. In doing so, we might be able to save the lives of countless soldiers, our comrades and friends.
What? No. We're not surrendering. No way. Not happening.
Could be.
Naturally, another option is to keep fighting. What say you, Commander Nowa?
Okay, back off, all of you! It's wrong to put all of this crap on Nowa! It's completely unfair to ask him to decide what to do with that many people's lives. I mean, if it were me, I'd be shaking in my boots, all right? Heck, I'd probably collapse on the floor in a little ball of goo and start blubbering like a baby.
It's okay, Leon. I appreciate you. I do. But this is a choice I have to make. Somehow.
Somehow indeed. Fortunately, we've not received any reports of the Imperial army marching this way. Why? I know not. Perhaps they don't realize we're here, or perhaps they're waiting for all of their forces to join up first. In any case, you at least have a little time to consider things. Though, the decision must be made.
Nowa.
Can I ask you to pivot your resources and increase our supply of these materials here?
Purpose being?
It's to bolster the town's defenses. I've designed a few new measures that should give us a fighting chance.
My ideas can't hold a candle to Miss Iris's, but I offered what assistance I could.
I helped out too. I don't usually waste a firecracker mind like mine by shackling it to practical matters. I mean, where's the art in that? But this is for all of us. Damn, it feels good to break my own mold.
Your sacrifice is appreciated.
Huh. Give an architect an inch, and she'll take a league. It's all very impressive. But what about this talk of surrender? You're asking for a lot of heavy lifting just to raise a white flag.
We don't know what will happen yet, so we prepare. Does this really merit debate?
She's right, Guildmaster. I'd rather break my back now and try than regret it later.
We may well break our backs and regret it later, but if the measures are necessary, then I say we do it, sir.
Ha! I'm ready to hit the ground running if you'd make your damn minds up. What is this? I feel like I tripped and fell into an old memory. All right, protest withdrawn. You just give me your list, and on my guild's honor, I'll make sure we deliver.
In a building mood, are we? Well then.
Expedition said they found something special. Hey there. Need something?
I'll be...
In a building mood, are we?
What a beautiful inn we've made.
The god of the myriad plains is smiling.
Art is explosion!
Wow. This is great. Oh, it's getting cozy in here.
Well then.
Busy, busy, busy. There's so much to do. The troops will need a hearty meal before going to such an important battle. And let's not forget the victory feast. There's not a moment to spare if we want those tables spilling over with roasts and pies and the rest of it.
Don't worry, I'm ready to flex some culinary muscle. The only thing they'll be hungry for when I'm done is more victory. Sometimes all you need to turn things around is a great meal at the right moment.
One thing about Nowa, that boy never, ever gives up. And that means we've got to pull our weight too, and help him out.
Then I'd better start picking out my tastiest veggies.
Sit tight while I catch you the most fabulous game you've ever laid your pretty eyes on.
Right. I'll grab my pole and hit the water.
Oh, hi, Nowa. I thought I'd set up a little space where people can listen to music. I'm counting on you to look after my dad, okay? Oh, and you're welcome to join me for a few songs whenever you feel like it.
Here I am, Kurtz, as promised.
Trey!
You're not the only one seeking answers. And to get mine, I need to see your cooking firsthand.
Ever since you took my wife and teacher from me, I've been sharpening my knives so I'd be ready to put you in your culinary grave.
You can do this, Kurtz!
Then you've been wasting your time. You're about to get a taste of the prize I obtained that day.
Wait, what's that supposed to mean?
Let the battle begin! Prepare to crumple before my awesome culinary power!
That's what you think! Get ready for some mean cuisine!
My
stomach's rumbling.
Holy moly! That's good eating.
Huh? The judges are ignoring my food and gobbling up trays like they're possessed. I can't stop eating this. You too, Nowa? What the hell is going on? Did he cast some kind of spell over his food?
Oh my gosh, this is so good, I could die!
There. Do you see? I just served you arcane recipes from the Scroll of Earth. It's physically impossible to defy their flavor. So long as I wield this scroll, I am invincible in the kitchen.
Arcane recipes? Is that what you murdered my teacher for?
Sadly, I possess only half the arcana. Without the Scroll of Heaven, and now I have said too much. Still, if I scoured the world for the other scroll and came back with nothing, what hope do you have?
The Scroll of Heaven.
Abandon this fruitless quest for revenge, Kurtz. Join the Dark Dragon Syndicate for your own sake.
Never! I'll get you one day, mark my words!
Such a stubborn man. Mark my words, Kurtz. You'll capitulate to me sooner or later.
Looks like I have to find the Scroll of Heaven and get my hands on some arcane recipes of my own.
That whippersnapper has already made his mind up, and when he tells me to make my spear sing, I will.
Perhaps I'll make some real sparks fly like I did in the old days.
Marin, you know I would never put you in danger. But this is a battle we can't avoid.
I know, Wyler. We'll stand tall together and help our friends.
Thanks. I swear on this bow that no matter what comes our way, I'll see you and the whole Alliance through it.
They're gonna need runners, and I'm ready to run! Just give me a message, and I'll zip it on over to where it needs to go.
Destiny has knocked me to its bow, and I am ready to fly true. But will I find my mark?
Baba, give us a vision. What's gonna happen to us?
A vision? Whatever for, child. There should be no question in your heart whom victory will favor.
Organizing the stockroom, Sumire.
I sure am! Gotta have things ready to bust out in case Nowa and everybody need to run off to war, you know?
Busts out.
Yeah! Rummaging kills all the pre-battle momentum. I wanna be like, boom, here you go, so they can be like, boom, here we go! Figured that's the best way for me to help.
Well said, Sumire. Something tells me the student is starting to surpass the teacher.
So, will the commander fight, or will the commander break?
Bigger question is what you plan to do. You wouldn't be the first sellsword to miss roll call when faced with a losing battle. Hell, it's stupider not to run.
The Sawads honor their contracts. If Nowa chooses battle, then I'll fight till the last drop of blood leaves me. Should I worry about you?
Count me among the stupid. Even if the lady weren't depending on me, which she is, Noah's gonna lead us down the right path. He's a good man, that one.
Well, if you're gonna be stupid, I'm gonna be stupid. I'm gonna be the last one standing, so suck on that!
I know I didn't drag my carcass across the sea just so I could run away with my tail between my legs. I'm here to eat, and this battle's the main course.
I don't need to face death to feel alive, but I won't abandon all the incredible people I met here.
Well, if you're staying, Sabine, I am too.
I know. I count you among the good men.
You can keep talking about this if you want. I'm gonna go polish my blade till it gleams.
I knew from the day I met Nowa that he's somebody you can trust. When my brother and the other village kids were in trouble, he went out of his way to help. He's not gonna back down this time either. And neither will I. When Nowa dashes into the fray, I'm gonna be right by his side.
My rune-lens aches! It calls for battle!
I'll be ready to battle too, for the lives of any soldiers who are wounded.
Or we could just not run towards danger. But that would be the sensible thing. Just don't let anyone get killed. Less than that I can work with.
I'll be there to heal, so you can focus on the important thing. Whoosh! She's ripping those imps into ugly little pieces! Yeah? Let me at 'em!
Your Majesty, what will happen to us?
Something? I don't know.
Whatever Commander Nowa decides, I will never stop fighting to retake you, Chris, and restore His Majesty to the throne.
Neither will I.
Thank you. But I don't think it will come to that. Periel believes in Nowa. She knows he's not so readily broken.
Yes, sir. Boy's got strength and adversity written all over him.
Perhaps so.
One day, she'll see that I'm not either.
What's to become of us, milady? There's no telling what he'll decide.
Oh, please. That's the only part that's obvious.
You're that certain, then?
I don't bet on a losing horse, Melridge.
The boy will make the right choice. I know it as true as anything. His noble spirit is no less than your own, Countess Groom.
Oh, why thank you, my lord.
Well said. I, for my part, believe in him too.
So what happens now?
Yeah. If the Alliance decides to surrender, what's it mean for us?
Well, we certainly won't be going back to the Empire. Unless we want our necks stretched for desertion and treason.
But...
We could always flee to some remote area, keep the resistance going from there. There's always a chance sentiment within the Empire will turn against the Dukes. The opposition movement could grow.
Even if it comes to that, I'll never stop fighting.
Think you could take me with you?
It would be extremely dangerous.
Oh, I know. But you've all fought so hard for me and my sister.
and I want to return the favor.
Me too. We'll both fight with you.
You're very brave, the both of you. But you don't have to worry, Milu. It won't come to that.
How do you know?
Because I know him.
Dad, I'm scared. Are we gonna die?
What? We're not gonna die, baby girl. Not while I'm still hopping. You don't believe me? We'll pack up and leave right now, yeah?
Don't lie to me.
Huh?
Parents like to think their children are too young to see, but they do.
Come on, Garou. She knows you're not gonna run.
Hey, butt out, yeah?
It's okay, Allaby. I won't let him hurt you either. We're gonna get through this.
Your dad won't run, because he doesn't plan on losing either.
All right, can I just do the parenting myself, or...
You're lucky, Dad. Not everybody has such great friends. You won't run.
Look, you're my number one. I am not letting anyone hurt you. But there are some fights you just can't run from.
I know. I love you, Dad.
I don't know what the fuss is. They have a paragon of magic like me to rise to the occasion. Nothing could possibly go wrong. Yup, it's time for the good guys to smash up evil. It's like that magical tome I read when I was little. Dark lords, epic battles for the fate of the world. And the art was so good, I couldn't put it down. Battles like this are what magical girls were made for. Say your prayers, Dark Lord Aldrich, 'cause my lore's coming for ya!
The Elden realms saw a war much akin to this one, but time marched on. Fear not, my pretties. The eldritch magic I wielded then will see us through the now.
I don't know what good I'll do, but I'm ready to use these meager talents as best I can.
Once I hold dominion over the thrall I seek, no army will be able to stand against me.
I get so excited when I find a book I haven't read before. Thank you so much. Welcome. Come by.
Hustle, collies! Hustle! Our final test be so close, I can smell it!
Aye, for true. Nowa proved his valor to us on the sands. He'll not make the wrong choice now. We must be ready when the order comes.
We fight not just for him, but for our own future.
I owe Nowa a debt of gratitude. My spear will dance for him like none have seen before.
I knows a battle of a lifetime when I sees one. And you won't catch this rising star turning tail.
Running's what other dwarves do. Not this one.
A poem, then. Hope begins a slender flame that, carried by all, no tyrant can tame.
So, what happens now?
I'm gonna assume that's a rhetorical question.
Puli! What do you mean?
Far as I can tell, Nowa isn't the kind of fellow to give up at a time like this.
Agreed. So what happens is that we get ready for the battle ahead. This isn't over until we bury the Empire and liberate Yarnan. End of story.
The Guardian's duty never changes. We fight when we must, where we must.
Ha! Yes, that's exactly right. I suppose I should worry less and prepare more.
Thanks for saving me the trouble of coming up with a pep talk.
Well, Nowa, have you found your answer?
I can't stop thinking about one thing.
What's that?
Was I the wrong person for this? All along? My choices have affected so many people, and it just doesn't feel right.
Cousin, come on, please! When you told us you were forming a resistance army, we pledged our lives to you, remember? There ain't been a moment since that we regretted it.
That's right! Since they regretted it.
Yes, sir! We made up our minds that very night.
Just so happens you're a man worth risking our lives for. As are the ideals you believe in, so you can stop all this second-guessing right now.
Your heart knows what is right. It always has. So trust in it.
Thank you all. My feelings haven't changed since that night. I feel the same now, even as I stand here blessed with so many new friends. So thank you. I know what to do now.
Good. If you're not sure of yourself, your soldiers can't fight. A leader must cling fast to their beliefs.
Spectacular. I was wondering when O Great Captain would become O Nearly Excellent Captain.
Huh? Wait, I was still only great?
Huh?
No way! Did Ymir just make a joke?
Bad form?
Nearly excellent form, I'd say.
Now I've truly seen it all.
If you're ready, Nowa, then lead us onward. Straight and true.
So, Commander, have you come to a decision?
His face seems to say yes.
Nowa? We're going to keep fighting. We're going to stop the Empire. If there was a way to save all of you by turning away from this, I'd do it. But the Dukes will never allow it. We know what he did to Yelu's village, and what he's beginning to do now in Haishan. He's going to end so many lives. I know what I'm asking of you won't be easy, but it won't be beyond the realm of possibility either. So I say we fight and protect as many people as we can.
Now that's what I like to hear.
Poopy poo!
Yes, yes, I do like the sound of that. Let's rise up and fight again, as when we first defended Haishan.
Hearts never shrink from a chance at glory. And this battle'll be the most glorious of them all.
Here! We must put a stop to Aldrich's barbaric reign.
See? I knew I chose the right person.
That said, what we need now is a strategy. A way to win the war against the Empire. Melridge?
With all respect, Commander, that is a ludicrous request. We'd be lucky to defeat the Imperial army in a single battle, much less a war.
So it's impossible?
The word I used was ludicrous, not impossible. Besides, I know a worthwhile challenge when I hear it.
Sounds like you have an idea.
First things first. We must reinforce our army by gathering as many of the scattered Eucrisian and Nori Stari troops as possible. In addition, there is another small military force to whom we might appeal for help.
I knew I was asked here for a reason. Something tells me you've had this ludicrous plan in your back pocket all along.
Guilty as charged. Can we count on the second son of the Forward clan?
Well, I'm none too keen on looking my brother in the eye again, but I guess it's time to swallow my pride. The elves are likely to be drawn into this conflict sooner or later anyway.
Olwe.
Relax, Lilowin. I'm not gonna punch him in the face this time.
there you have it. Good Alway here will be our emissary to the elves.
Appreciated.
No problem. I'll figure things out somehow.
Permit me to gather the Eucrisian troops.
And the Guardians will get our butts in gear and track down what's left of the Norse Sturries.
Commander Nowa, now would be a good time for you to seek out new allies as well. We must act before the Empire makes their next move.
Then let's get to work and win this war.
Oh, we're going to win, all right.
No matter what.
Okay, let's go find some new talent. Hey, no problem. We can do this.
I have to beat Trey next time. But when's it gonna be?
There's no point worrying about it. You just have to take each day as it comes.
Yeah, you're right. Guess I'll go get the restaurant ready.
Is this Kurtz's establishment?
Yep, who are you?
I am Ryu, master of dim sum and the Dark Dragon Syndicate's newest assassin. Prepare to be cooked and plattered.
Uh-huh. Did Trey send you?
The vice chairman promised a place in the gastronomic floor to any chef who defeats you. So here I am.
Yeesh, should have seen this coming. Still, maybe beating a muttonhead like you will help lighten my mood.
Then we have ourselves a cook-off. Cooking is about power, punch, puissance, and you're about to witness the most powerful chefistry in the world.
That's what you think. Get ready for some mean cuisine.
Let the feasting begin!
I'm kind of full, actually.
Let the feasting begin!
Nice.
Let the feasting begin!
Not for me, or anyone.
Let the feasting begin!
Awful!
Let the feasting begin! I'm at a loss for words, folks. Let the feasting begin!
You did good.
I don't understand. I gave it maximum power!
Yeah, and you neglected everything else. You won't get anywhere without technique and a little soul.
Huh? What do you know? I'll come back for you once I'm stronger. And then boom! Clang! You're finished.
Sure thing, pal. I'm up for a rematch whenever.
Nice to see you back to your old self again.
Yeah, I need to stop brooding and come up with a solid plan. The people I've lost wouldn't want me to mope.
You need a rest.